motherfuckers. It's your boy Joey Chops. We're H the Man with us again this week because he's a staple in this motherfucker. You already know. It's episode 105, staying alive. You know what we doing. That ain't no...
Stay alive. Stay alive.
That's what I'm talking about. This ain't no subliminal shit. I'm not saying my health is fucked up or any of this bullshit. I'm just saying I had a Bee Gees cover band at the bar. We're going to get into that. And believe me, it was hard to stay alive, bro. It was hard to stay alive with this garbage ass band, bro.
We got to stay alive.
I'm telling you, the band, bro, was trash. But we'll get into that.
Golly.
Like, whoo.
I was anticipating coming through this weekend. I was gonna come through because I thought we were gonna have the bashment, and you was gonna need the extra body. You know, I was just gonna post up in the back of my usual spot. Okay.
That got pushed off. But yo, it's been a good week, man. I mean, it's been cold as a mug outside, but it's been a good week.
Bro, listen, nigga. Yesterday?
Oh, Russ. Yesterday, the day before, bro.
The day before wasn't as bad as yesterday, though, fam.
I beg to differ, bro. I thought Friday was a bitch.
For real?
Yeah,
I thought yesterday was cool. Because when I seen minus 14 a.m., when I came down to, I was at the school all day yesterday. And bro, it was like minus 14. It felt like minus 25. Crazy.
Shit was
I had the winter coat on and everything.
Oh, y'all broke out Big Red for show, bro. Like I put on the fucking parka, like I wasn't playing.
The snorkel.
Right? Like I was not playing. I was like, you give me the Canada goose, the Canada chicken. I want Canada everything. I'm not playing, man. I'm tired of this.
Yo, we can't say Eskimo, bro. We can't do that no more, man.
I didn't say Eskimo.
Oh. I thought you did.
You give me one? Hell, one of them northern people jackets, bro. I'll take one of them too. I don't give a fuck.
There you go.
That thing cold. I'm cold. Hi, what up, big guy? What up, Tailgate? What's popping, boys? Welcome to the motherfucking show, boys. Yo, so I'm gonna get right into this week. We're gonna start it off with bar shit. We're gonna start it right off. You know how I do. We're gonna start it off with bar stories, bro. Bar stories. So this week in the life of El Chapo, bro, I had somebody call the police on me this week, dog.
At the bar?
At the bar, man. I had mans call Federale on me, dog.
The fuck? That didn't make no damn sense.
Right? So the man's backstory, the guy comes in all the time, like he's an older cat. He normally drinks Heineken, but this night he's drinking straight vodka, bro. Just taking a vodka straight to the face. We all know this don't work well. You know what I mean? Like, you taking vodka straight to the face, you got to be a special breed.
Yep, you got to be.
Right? You got to be built different.
2 weeks ago?
The angry squirrel? Yes. Yeah, I remember that. So he's drinking this shit, right? And he starts telling one of my bartenders, he's like, yo, you're a fucking idiot. I'll smack you, blase. So bartender's like, yo, man, get fucked, bro. Who you talking to like that? Like, what you mean, right? So I'm dealing with it. He's like, yo, he owes a bill. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Let me go over and deal with this man. I've dealt with him before. We've had like a calm situation, so it should be all right. So I go over and see mans. I'm like, hey, buddy, how are you? Stick my hand out. Yo, you watching sports tonight? You got your Portland hat on? That's what's up. This man looks at me, bro. I'm like, excuse me? Did you just shoops me? I'm like, you're not sucking your teeth at me, bro. I'm like, all right, I'm not. So this is the energy you got? I'm not going to match it. I'm going to do better than you.
May I ask, actually, was it a brother?
Nah, bro. It was like a Russian or something. I don't know what the fuck he is, bro. He don't speak the English too well. But anyway, so he think he's slick. So I'm like, nah, listen, yo, your bill's $37.02. Pay your bill, and it's time to go. Fuck you. Mike, that's uncalled for. And I put on the customer service shit-eating grin too, right?
Yep.
That's uncalled for, sir. I don't know why you feel that way. Fuck you. I'm not paying my bill. I really wish you would pay your bill because I don't really want to get into anything else. You want me to pay my bill? Come outside and fight me. I'm like, why we got to go outside? It's warm in here. It's cold outside.
It's cold outside.
Just get your ass whooped right in here where it's warm, in the comforts of my own home. Bring the noise, you know? And he's like, you're an idiot. Now that's my fucking trigger word, bro. You call me an idiot, expect to spit out chiclets. Like, I don't play that game, bro. That's a good way to get smacked right in the fucking mouth by me. So he's like, where
does it land? Let me ask you, when someone calls you an idiot, where does it land on the barometer of disrespectful terms that merit a 5-finger slap for you? Because, you know, spit on is definitely, niggas is getting stomped out.
Spit on me.
The smush.
Spit on me.
The smush.
Call me an idiot. Face wash me and call me a nigger.
So
those are the
four. Idiot.
We'll get you fucked
the
up.
Idiot is between 1 and 4. Where would you put it?
1.
Is it a certified slap either way, or do you get a 1 and 4? Okay.
1.
Okay.
Don't call me no idiot. My grandmother, that was her word, bro. That was her thing. You're such an idiot. You're such an idiot. I heard this plenty of times. I'm like, listen, I can't smack my grandma, but anybody else on this fucking planet call me idiot, knuckle up. So the minute he called me idiot, I'm like, instant, like, flex mode, like, yo, what do you? I'm like, first of all, fuck stick. What we're not gonna do is call me an idiot. You're the drunk fucking $37 bill, and I'm the idiot. He takes his bank card out of his wallet. He throws the bank card at me, bro. Hits me in the chest with his bank card. I'm looking at this like, now, if I wasn't a respectable member of society, sorry, that was hard for me to get out, even just naturally saying it. If I wasn't such a nice person, I was like, cool, you want me a dick? $1,037.02. You know what I mean? But I'm like, no. It's business, 37, tap your card. You do it, asshole. I'm like, are these only the English words you know? Like, I don't understand. So I tap the card. Decline. I'm like, you ain't got no money? This conversation is very, very over. Like, you're broke. Like, now, give me the vodka. Give me whatever else you got. Like, all that shit move the fuck over here. Like, no, you were done with the pleasantries. Then this man has the audacity to look me in my face. I'm standing behind the bar. He's standing on the other side, right? He's like, you stole my wallet. I'm like, how? I'm way the fuck over here. You way the fuck over there. How did I steal your wallet? You have seen my hands in front of you the entire time. I did not David Copperfield that shit. I'm not David Blaine. I didn't stick it up my ass with an ice cube. Like, I don't have the wallet. What you talking about? Like, it's not here. Check your pockets. Fuck you. I'm calling the police. So call the cops. By all means, sir, please. Appelle la police. Go ahead. So he goes and he calls the beast, bro. The cops show up and they're like, he's saying you stole his wallet. I'm like, I'm sure he did. And how many times did it take him to get that sentence out to where he understood it? Yeah, you're right. I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, maybe it's a fetish tailgate. Maybe. Who knows? So he's like, well, what do you want us to do? I'm like, I just want him gone. I'm like, because if he comes back in here and tries to attack me, one of us is leaving in handcuffs and one of us is leaving in an ambulance. I can assure you that I have no interest in going to the hospital tonight. So the cop looks and goes, you're not leaving in handcuffs either. I mean, well, then one of us is leaving in an ambulance. Like, I don't know what to say, but Like I'm not dealing with this. And the entire time he was standing at the bar, I thought he was gonna throw a glass or started moving glasses from him and shit because he was real hostile, right? So anyway, the man calls the cops. The cops ended up taking his ass the fuck away. So that being said, and all in all, he called the police on himself and got taken away by the cops. I'm like, yo, strike one up for black people. The police got called on me, and they took him away.
Hey, listen, it's Black History Month, so.
Sorry, I stopped celebrating. A few
I don't
days ago.
celebrate it, bro. A kid came up to me this week asking me, "Coach, do you celebrate Black History Month?" And I was like puzzled. I literally forgot that this is a thing. And the kid's like, I'm like, what? Like Black History Month? Do you celebrate it? And I'm like, no.
I do 14 days.
You do 14 days for real?
I do 14 days. Because I'm half black, so I only get half the month. I only let my kids get 7 days. That's it. Y'all look for 7 days. That's all you get. Now, depending on the year, whether I take the last 14 or the first 14, it all depends on how I feel.
I think it's like the last 14 for you with the pass that you got from Beast.
Right? I've been saying that all year. Like, yo, I take the...
Yo,
what?
Tailgate.
All right, Tailgate. Listen, I'll tell you what, as a member of the black community, I'm going to think H can attest to this. I'm going to try and get a second amen out of him. Y'all can have February. Because I assure you, there's not a black person out there that wants to do anything in February. So if y'all want Italian History Month, to where you learn about Chef Boyardee and Rocky and all of those people, bro. All of that, you can have all of that and no problem.
It's crazy.
The Godfather can run on loop for 28 days. It's on you, bro. You can have February. We'll take I don't know.
Is February the shortest month of the year?
Not only is it the shortest month of the year, it's the coldest month of the year.
Yeah.
That's racism in itself, bro. we gonna give the niggers 28 days, and it's gonna be the coldest days.
It's gonna be the coldest. You know, really, honestly, remember it's a U.S. thing. This is a U.S. holiday. It's a U.S. holiday.
Amen to that, Tailgate. Right? Fuck cold. You know, I feel you.
I seen a man on his motorcycle today.
That's what's up, man.
In the South.
That's what's up.
He's getting in early.
You can get the
he was on the hog. He had them shits like this.
Potato.
But
yeah, so there was that. That was an interesting scenario. That was my Friday. At the Popo called me, and then last night I show up to work, and I walk in, and all I hear is stay alive, more than a woman to me. I'm like, what the fuck? It's straight up Bee Gees disco night, bro. Bell bottoms and cocaine and disco balls, bro. I'm like,
they were throwing it back, man, paying homage.
Bro, when I tell you that this band, trash can water.
Yo, I feel like I've seen them though.
Bro, you must have seen them someplace else. Is there a
dread in there?
No, this is a cousin, a son, and a dad, bro. And the dad that's playing, the high-pitched motherfucker from the Bee Gees. He's got on his hair looks like him and shit. I'm cracking up. It's a wig like a motherfucker, bro. I know it is. Bro, it was so bad that the band's playing, right? They stop. The DJ gets up and starts playing music. The whole place literally erupts, and they rush the dance floor, start dancing for the DJ. The minute the band came back on, the dance floor cleared the fuck out. I'm like, yo, could you imagine as an artist, okay, you're an artist.
Mm.
Could you imagine in between sets, you got the DJ, yeah, we're gonna be listening to this, blah, 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 blah.
No.
You come on stage, yeah, what up, y'all? Fucking crickets, bro. Everybody stops. What does that do to an artist? And I'm like, I'm watching this and I feel cringe inside. I'm like, ew. This is why I don't perform music. God damn. Because if I had to deal with some shit like that, I'd be like, yo, y'all motherfuckers ain't got no love for the Bee Gees. They'd be like, no, we don't. We love the Bee Gees, but y'all, whatever you're doing,
that ain't it.
Y'all doing, you were doing the Bee Gees no justice.
That ain't
you
it.
the
Whatever
Bee Gees as in the
bubble
guts, bro. You the bubble guts. You were not the Bee Gees, bro. Fuck out of here. Bro, it's terrible. Terrible. We have the Beatles that come through, right? And they're like a cover band for the Beatles, and I hate the fucking Beatles.
Yeah.
Like, I'm one of those people, like, I like Come Together by the Beatles, and that's it. That's the only song that I like. Other than that, the Beatles can take a fucking long walk off a short pier. Like, I have no interest. I'd rather listen to the Beatles cover band back to back than suffer through what I suffered through last night. So, yeah, so that was this week in Bar Stories. Bar Stories by Chops.
Golly.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, there was one cover band in there. One night I worked. And, they were tired as hell, too.
Bro.
They were doing the reggae. They were doing the Bee Gees. They have the Bee Gees thing too. They had different tracks. They were all over the place, but the people had a good time. They had a good time. They enjoyed themselves.
I wish the other people had a good time last night, but I assure you, they didn't.
It was not the case.
It was not the case. It was sad. It was sad to watch.
It's too bad, man.
I felt bad for him. I did.
Sad state of affairs.
And then I giggled. I giggled more than I felt bad. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm not even kidding. So yeah. So that was my week in the bar business. Yo, it's just, but it's that time of the fucking year, man, right? Like, the reason it was crazy, it was a full moon this weekend. The weather's starting to get a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
People's brains are defrosting.
This week we're supposed to have some nice days. Yeah.
People's brains are defrosting. Like that winter, I don't know, glaze overs trying to disappear. So people are trying to get out and do the most.
Yep. You already see the clothes starting to change. People ain't wearing jackets no more.
And in 2 weeks,
everybody
gonna come down with
shit around too. I'm
so
always like, yo, dap me. Just dap me.
Bro, we had a poker player come in the other day. And he's like, at you. And he goes to hand me a ticket. And I looked at the ticket and looked back at him like, really?
Yo, let me guess. Yours was not covering their mouth at all. They were just letting them shits fly.
I'm like, really? Like, if you're sick, stay home, dude. Like, I don't. Well, no, I wanted to come gamble. What? So gambling's more important than. Okay, cool. We have these like stir sticks. I took 2 of them like chopsticks, picked up his ticket, carried it over, scanned it, stuffed it in the containers. Like, I'm not dealing with that. Look, tossed his money to him, like, here you go. And stepped back.
Yeah.
It ain't about the COVID or anything else. I'm just not trying to get sick, bro. I got no time for that.
Straight up. But the COVID has only conditioned us to be a little bit more alert when it comes
and vigilant towards that shit.
There you go.
I ain't mad at that, dog, for real.
You gotta take better care of ourselves, yo. Health is wealth.
That motherfucker gave me a car. Kick him. Right? Some of this dusty, bro. Yo, don't even get me started on kids in schools, bro. Little germy fucks. Bro, I remember my kids were in elementary school. They'd come home with the fucking bubonic plague twice a week. I'm like, how the fuck did you catch malaria and fucking a common cold in the same week? The worst, bro. It's like these kids out here licking toilet seats and shit, bro. I don't know what the fuck they be doing.
It'd be like that though. It'd be like that. Trust me. It'd be like that, man.
I'm not okay with it.
Me neither.
I'm not okay with it at all. What's that song that's out there on TikTok and shit? Fuck them kids.
There's a song called "Fuck Them Kids" on TikTok.
There's a song on TikTok called "Fuck Them Kids." It goes to the same beat as "Fuck That Bitch," but it's when you at home and those kids out there and they call out "mommy, mommy, mommy, mommy," you just want to relax. You just want to look like, fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. You ask me what's for lunch? I say, fuck them kids. It's hilarious, bro. Raise the roof. Fuck them kids. It's fucking gold. I mean, it sounds super sus. And when you say it out loud, you're like, that sounds fucked up. Like, I don't know. That sounds like some To Catch a Predator shit.
This is the type of track that strikes me as a track that you could only do around certain people. People are not there type shit. That's the only time you can do. That's what it strikes me as. You know what I'm saying?
No matter where you're at, if you holler out "fuck them kids," bro, that's a problem.
Yeah.
People are like, excuse me? Context? What do you mean by that? And then you're like, nah, man, I don't mean it like that. I mean like, little Terrell over there. Man, fuck that kid. He's a dick. So wait. So you just said fuck that kid and the word dick, and I said, man, no, you twisted my words now, man. Man, fuck it. Fuck you and them kids. I'm out. I ain't dealing with that shit. I walk on fucking eggshells now.
Yep. It'd be like that though.
It'd be like that.
If I'm listening to that track, I gotta make sure like I'm alone and I have my headphones on. Especially if I'm
got the AirPods in, you're like, shh, I don't want nobody to hear that. Right? But
I wonder how many parents have them shits in their ears when they're at the gym.
Right? They're on the treadmill like, fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. What are you listening to? Fuck that bitch. That's not what you listening to.
They're doing the boxing. They're shadow boxing on the treadmill, yo. Oh my goodness.
I had a PR today in the gym doing squats. Oh yeah, man, I had this track on. It was called "Fuck Them Kids," and I deadlift like 1,000 pounds. What? What you mean?
Oh my goodness.
That shit's hella jokes, bro. Oh, we're 23 minutes in. It's 23 minutes in. Is it time? Is it time? Is it time? Oh, I think it might be time for is it weed or is it a racehorse, ladies and gentlemen?
I gotta get over the 500.
Or is it a racehorse?
I gotta get over the 500 this week, man.
What we got today? I done wrote down a couple. I done picked out some good ones. Today's some good ones. Let's get into it. So, is it weed or is it racehorse? Question number one for everybody in the club. So be listening. Here we go. All right. Number one, panty raid. That's right. Panty raid. Is it weed or is it a racehorse? I repeat, panty raid. Is it weed or is it a racehorse?
I'm gonna say it's a racehorse.
We got one racehorse. Uncle Dude says weed. Alex says weed. Tailgate says racehorse. So we got two racehorses and two weeds. All right, so we go see. Let's go to what it is. So we got 50-50 chance here.
Let's go. 4-3. Over 500.
It's a racehorse, ladies and gentlemen. Panty raid is a racehorse.
Let's get it.
It is a racehorse that won a championship in 2004 or some shit like that, I believe was what I was reading.
Was this at the Belmont Stakes?
Now you're asking a question. I don't gamble, and I'm too poor to know about racehorses. But I find them on the internet. I find some funny shit.
Don't ask me how I know that. It just happened to. I don't really know if it was at the that we just know in our head. I know that there's the Belmont Stakes and there's the big one that they do every year when all the
I know the Kentucky Derby.
That's it. The Kentucky Derby with the big floral hats that the ladies wear.
Well, yeah, the white women with the black people church hats.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. That's the one.
Yeah, they got the anti-church hats on. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's the one right there.
Number two. G-Spot. I repeat, G-Spot. Is it weed or is it a racehorse?
G-Spot?
G-Spot.
I think it's it's a racehorse.
You think it's a racehorse? What do we got, people? G-Spot.
Alex, we've heard worse for racehorses. Don't forget that.
Alex is saying it's weed. Tailgate's saying it's a racehorse. What do we got? Uncle Dude, where you at? We need you in here. We got two racehorses. Oh, here we go. Uncle Dude says I gotta say weed because an announcer won't say that.
We had a worse name last week, and it was a racehorse. It was worse.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, number 2, G-Spot is a racehorse.
5 and 3.
G-Spot, I repeat,
over 500 now. Yo, shout out to TG, the big homie tailgate. Came correct.
Extra man in tailgate or
I'm 5 and 3. I'm 5 and 3. Let's go.
G-Spot is also a racehorse.
As soon as you said that name last week, anything is possible. Because that was some real dickhead.
Properly because it's not just G.
That was
Spot.
A dickhead horse name. I couldn't believe that a man with so much money would do that.
G-Spot.
Yeah.
That's why I kept going G-Spot.
With 2 E's.
Yep.
Okay.
Congratulations. You had 100% for the day.
Yeah, man. 5 and 3 overall record. 5 and 3. Let's go.
That's what's up.
Let's go.
Good. So if y'all, boys in the club, boys and girls in the club, hit me up. If you come up with a weird ass racehorse or a weird ass strain of weed, hit me up. Send me a message.
Can I partake in this as well? These submissions?
Absolutely, man.
All right, I got it.
Absolutely,
next
brother.
week,
Absolutely.
I'm coming with 2 of my own.
Let's
infamous
go.
Hand rub.
I mean, that sounds like the name of a racehorse right there. The infamous hand rub. Bro, some of these names, bro, I'm looking. I'm like, how the fuck? I can't make this shit up. Like, they're not gonna believe that it's a fucking weed or a racehorse. I'm like, yo, who? You have enough money to name your racehorse G-Spot,
bro. I'm telling you, the name. I can't recall it at this particular moment, but I'm telling you that horse's name from last week. That shit damn near pissed me off, yo.
Oh well, no, we had Lollygag last week and Cat Piss.
Cat Piss. That was it. That was it.
Cat Piss was weed. It wasn't a racehorse. It was weed.
Okay. It was Cat Piss.
That's right, because you said anybody that names their horse Cat Piss.
Cat Piss, and I said it was weed too. I said it was weed.
Yeah.
And I said, if there was a man that was a bigger dickhead than doing that, I would have felt some type of ways. Because you have too much money to be degrading yourself like that. That's stupid.
I remember that because I said I would have been friends with that dude. I'm like, yo, we would be boys, bro. Yeah. The guy named his racehorse Cat Piss, bro. You're my peoples.
Oh, man.
Because you got the announcer coming around the bend. It's Cat Piss. Oh, Cat Piss is moving in on Bergetta. Oh, Cat Piss for the winner of the Kentucky Derby. Fucking hilarious. Bro, if I was rich enough, let me come up with $1 billion. I'm gonna buy a racehorse, and I'm gonna name it your mom.
Like
your mom's coming around the bend. No, your mom's coming around the bend. Your mom's coming around the bend. Your mom came in last. Right, bro? I'm gonna be that kind of asshole. That's the kind of dick that I'm going to be, and it's going to be fucking hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Yo, y'all can check us on IG, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify. TikTok is currently down, but everything will be coming back soon. So yeah, y'all can
check us out. We out here.
IG, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, all the good shit. You already know.
Chopvision.
That was the shameless plug for the week. Is it time?
I think it is still.
Is it time? Is it time?
Oh,
yeah, brother. I think it's time.
The madness.
It's time for the madness. We got the madness. Ooh.
Let's go. All right.
Oh, the madness is gonna be good this week.
We're gonna be good. And listen. I know normally we got a cap number, but this week we gotta make an exception, man. We gotta make an exception, man. We gonna look over at least 6 of these motherfuckers, man. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh yeah, we're bringing the madness today.
This is gonna be crazy. This week there's too much madness going on. And one of them is actually something that already dropped years ago, and it resurfaced because the individual involved in this particular clip right here, met a untimely demise, and this struck out a lot of different emotions across the internets, as George Bush would say. So let's go ahead right now. I want everybody's take on this, and feel free to be personal because this is some personal shit, in my opinion. All right, this is clip one of the madness. Right here on Chopvision. Let's go. The madness. Ooh, yeah.
Oh shit! Yo,
bro.
Yo, what? Wait.
Bro.
Bro. Okay, now, man's here. He's. How do I put that?
I'm not even gonna show that shit again.
He's special, right?
The gentleman who got sucker punched has cerebral palsy. For those of you
cerebral palsy,
that don't know, what that is, it is a degenerative brain disease that really just destroys and deteriorates your body's muscular functions. So this is a very serious disease that a lot of people live with. Some people are born with it, and it's really, really bad. So the dude in the yellow hoodie, apparently, who did this to this individual for no reason, walks out the store mocking him how he walks, and then you see the guy, he's just completely taken aback on why that would happen. There's another dude who's with him. I don't know if it's the black dude's with him, but there's a woman who comes out. She's shocked about the situation. A lot of shockness going on. This actually happened way back in 2018, I believe it was, sometime long ago, but it resurfaced. It resurfaced back up. So the dude in the yellow hoodie that strikes the guy died in a car accident. And this was recent. So this shit was crazy. And a lot of people were like,
"That happened to a nicer guy?"
Yeah. Well, hey, man. Hey, listen. The people be stupid in the streets, man. And I don't know if this qualifies as the madness, but karma, don't fuck with it.
Karma's a motherfucking bitch, bro.
Do it. Don't do it. This shit right here. You said yourself,
man. One of my homeboys growing up, homeboy was a kid from the neighborhood. His little sister had cerebral palsy. And like her legs didn't work right and shit like that, right?
Right.
But the sweetest little kid, like she was the little kid. Excuse me. Sweetest little kid. She'd want to come out. And he's like, "Yo, I'm not taking my sister out." I'm like, "Yo, fuck that. Bring your sister, bro. Like, it don't matter. Like, she's a little kid. She wants to come outside with us. We're not gonna let nobody fuck with her." I'm like, she's gonna stay in the house and watch us from the balcony. Let her come outside and play in the grass, bro. It's all good. And her mom used to his mom used to be in tears, bro. It's like, yo, really? Like, I'm like, yo, bring the kid outside. Like, we ain't doing shit but throwing a football around. She can sit there and play with her shit or whatever. Well, she used to have the walking sticks there for her arms.
Right. The ones that swing inside. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, bro, all she wanted to do was catch the fucking football. All she wanted, we were playing football. She wanted to play football. I'm like, yo, you can't be playing football. I'm like, we out here throwing a ball. I'm like, okay, you go try and catch it. And like, she correspond, like we speak, right? I'm like, I'm gonna throw the ball to you. You ain't gonna raise your hands fast enough. I'm gonna hit you in the mouth, and then I'm gonna get in trouble. She'd look me dead in the face, throw a smile, and go, I'm like, that's not okay. Like, you know what you're trying to do right now.
Of course. If she ain't gonna catch no football, she definitely gonna get the shits and giggles.
I'm like, that's messed up. So I used to toss the ball to her lightly or whatever. And I'm like, oh, duck! Like, here comes the ball and stuff like that. No, it was cool. Like, we bring her back to the house, and she'd have the best time with her mom. Like I said, she'd be in tears. Like, yo, thank you so much for, like, he'll never take his sister out. I'm like, yo, every time I come around, like, yo, if the kid wants to come outside and play with us, like, she can fucking come out and play. Like, yo, it's his sister. He'll catch a beating if he doesn't bring his sister outside. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And, like, the guy ended up being cool. He's like, yo, you know what? Like, it's right. Like, I should bring my sister out. Like, I'm like, sure, we can have our time where she couldn't come outside. I mean, we bring her out for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and take her back in the house, and then we go do some wild shit, throw rocks at windows. Like, whatever, be kids.
Yo, that's
and
good.
So that touched my heart, bro. That touched my heart seeing that man getting fucking rocked like that. Like, yo, and imagine the madness in that. The madness in that to me is, why is that nigga standing there on the other side of the truck? Why did he not rock that?
That was my next. That's
the fucking madness.
If you're the homie, you standing there. And you see this guy, because I don't know if they're together like that. They don't seem.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Whether it is or not, if that's your homeboy, he's your homeboy, and you watch your homeboy do some shit like that, you can't be my homeboy. You can't
straight
be my
out,
homeboy.
bro.
Boy,
you catching hands? Like, I'm sorry, you catching a smack too.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
No
like,
fucking way.
That's your man's, bro. You got to deal with your man's proper.
Yo, you're reflecting on me right now. You making me look like a scumbag. I got enough of that of my own.
I know you would have fucking broke his jaw. Yo, shout out to the homie. He took that bean and he stood there. You know, you looked down to see if he was bleeding or anything, but yo, dusted that yellow
drop. Like, the man hit him like a bitch.
Like, yo, man, you hit like my stuffed animal.
Well, yeah, you ever seen Little Nicky?
Yeah, with Adam Sandler.
The Adam Sandler movie? Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that Satan has a place for that guy in hell right now, where every day he rams a pineapple up his ass. Oh, look, it's 12:37. Come here, buddy, and rams a pineapple up his ass every day.
That's what looked like that happened, man. You know, I don't want to throw any more than what needs to be thrown, but I just thought it was just crazy because the internet doesn't forget.
Madness,
it does not forget, and for them to resurface the video and then attach that clip of the dude, dying in a car crash that he caused, apparently. That's kind of crazy. That's karma in its finest.
What would have been even better if he got run over by somebody with cerebral palsy that was driving their car?
Shit, I guess.
I'm like, gotcha, bitch.
But I will say this: karma never misses, and it runs on its own time. Clip number 2. Let's get it. I love old school discipline. Like old school discipline. You know what I'm saying? Like nowadays, I feel like discipline has gone away. Especially for parents. Parents are a lot younger than they used to be. And I feel like the disciplinary aspect has kind of just gone out the door. Now we're just talking.
Nowadays is soft as fuck, bro.
Yeah, we're talking a lot, man. We're doing a lot. We're doing a lot of talking. We're doing a lot of feelings checking, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yo, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all.
Yo,
we gotta be able to sit the kids down and find out what's going on with them psychologically. But yo, the old school discipline ways sometimes are necessary.
Sometimes you just need to chop a motherfucker in the throat and say, "Hey, I pay the bills."
That's what I'm saying. You can't be coming in my crib whenever time you want. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Don't embarrass me when you're at school. Don't be doing that. Don't be getting suspended, having me leave work to come pick your ass up. And then I got to explain to you why you shouldn't be doing this. You know better. Because if you don't do this in the crib, don't do it outside the crib. Don't embarrass me. And just wax that ass.
Yo, I used to have
ass waxing has to happen. Bro, I'm gonna say that again. The ass waxing has to happen. Sometimes you just gotta.
I had a rule for my kids. The rule was very simple. When we're in public, make me look as good as possible.
Oh, for sure.
When we're at home, you want to act out? We can deal with that in the confines of your own house.
Hey.
We in the house, if you feel like being in a mood, you can be in a mood at home. In your motherfucking room.
In your room, in your space.
That's your space to have a mood. When you walk out that door, better be proper.
You better be
because
proper.
If we not, when you get home, it's Alcatraz, motherfucker.
There you go.
And I'm handing out capital punishment by fucking handfuls.
Lock it down. Lock it down. This youngin' right here, he going to Alcatraz, but en route, he also getting this.
No. You be disrespectful to this motherfucking teacher? Oh, you know what you're so angry, right? Wait, I'm fucking and I'm not kidding. So what you tell her? What you say? Get up. Don't play with me. Let's talk to her. Now what you tell her? I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. You know, talk. Get your motherfucking ass back here now, nigga. Where? Oh, we gonna have this problem anymore? No. Cause I gotta come back up here. It's me and you, nigga. It's me and you. Everything gone, nigga. No outside, no nothing. If this fucking woman come and get, I'm gonna break your fucking face. Do you hear me?
Tell him. Getting waxed.
Every piece of work he ain't got, every work homework he ain't do, please send it home. Right here. Please send it home today. You in that room until you die, nigga.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? This woman ain't gotta come here to teach none of you badass kids, but she do. But don't play with me, nigga. Make me get that call again. You ain't think I was coming up here on your ass. You look, I was trying to find you in that classroom. I'ma whoop you where you act up at.
Kill him.
Bro, now you know. You know.
Get him. Get him.
Bro, that right there,
bro.
That would have been my mama.
Bro, listen. I'm going to tell you a story. It's story time. It's story time. When I was in the 2nd grade, parent-teacher meeting, I used to live downtown. I went to this elementary school. It was called Edouard Sect. All right. My parents get called in parent-teacher meeting. My dad never goes to these things ever. I think I only seen him at this one that I'm talking to you about right now. My parents sit down. I'm in the middle. My mom's to the left, dad's to the right. Teacher sitting in front of us. Starts the compliments. You know, your son is a very bright young man, funny, a lot of charisma, lots of energy. But he doesn't know when to stop. The issue with your son is he doesn't know when to stop. He's loud in the class. He disturbs the other students. He throws his work on the floor when I come to pick it up because he wants to make everybody laugh. So I have to pick up his work off the floor. He's a good boy, but he could be very disrespectful. And I feel like together, all three of us can help him understand the values of being a respectable young man.
Dead man walking.
I'm in the 2nd grade, fam. My dad is sitting like to the right, my mom's to the left. Before my mom Dukes could say anything, my dad has my hands are big. I got big ass hands. My dad's hands is twice as big as mine. My dad slapped the shit out of me right in front of the teacher family. No hesitation. No hesitation. Disrespect. My dad turned slightly, opened up his hips slightly. This is what we talk about when we're talking about linebackers being able to cover one sideline to the other. My Pop Dukes opened up the hips slightly, just enough so he could reach back and just give me a bird's wing slap across my jawline. My head went like, oh. And then he came back en route to coming back to his original position with the backhand. Bow! And just closed his hip back and sat down in front of me, looked at me, looked at the teacher, and told her in English, him never gonna do anything disrespectful to you again, Madame Fami.
Was it a white teacher?
It was a white woman. She
didn't know how to fucking act.
She didn't say another. Bro, I after that incident, there was other incidents. She never told my parents anything ever again. She was my best friend at the school. My best friend. Right? I'm showing you that right now. I got off easy. Because I got the 2 slaps I got was nothing compared to what I got at the crib.
Oh, 100%. I was going to say, like, when you got home, bro, they took turns whooping your ass. 100%. Trust me, bro. I have been there. That shit is wild as fuck. I don't know. People in the club, is it me that's frozen or is it H that's frozen? Let me know. I'm not sure. I mean, I still see the timer ticking and stuff like that, so I'm pretty sure it might be him. But yeah, I've been there. I remember when it was those times. When it was those times, dude, and go parent teacher, I'm like, nah, we don't need to go to parent teacher. We don't need to go to PT. We don't need to go none of that shit. I don't need none of nope. Don't need none of that.
Overkill?
Oh, you're back.
Oh. So I went on a rant and I wasn't even there. Okay, so
You weren't even there, bro.
Let me recap. So what I got from the classroom to the crib was much worse. But I have a feeling Mom Dukes is solo. She is solo in the raising of that.
100%. 100%.
Gotta be the Pop Dukes and the Mom Dukes. So I'm gonna ask the audience. Did she do too much or not enough? Let's keep it. Listen, we ain't gotta be politically correct, ladies and gentlemen. Understand this
is not a safe space.
This is
Chopvision is not a safe space.
It's not safe.
You can say what the fuck you want. It doesn't fucking matter. I don't care. He don't care. It's my motherfucking face, and I say it's not a safe space. Okay?
I'm telling you.
And let me tell you, Letitia, that's what I call her Letitia.
Yo, the Asian woman, you saw when she rubbed her cheek like this? Bet you she never calls the Mom Dukes. Bet you she never calls the Mom Dukes again. She will not do it.
Out. I have to disagree with you. For the simple reason is, I got the belt that was an answer when I got as a kid. The belt, we used to have this little thing called the strap. It was this long. Strap.
It had the buffalo buckle on the top.
No, there was no buckle. It was just the end. Like my dad had lost weight, and it was the piece of the belt buckle that was too long, or the belt that was too long.
Was it cow skin?
It was leather, bro. Leather. American leather, bro. Like not some Fugazi Walmart shit. This shit was like real deal leather. And I used to catch that, bro. And let me tell you, if it wasn't for the strap or the belt, I'd be in fucking prison right now.
There you go.
I'd be a terrible person.
Yo, Alex, honestly, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. When
now,
you see
if she
kids,
punched him in the face,
if
she punched him in the face, or she kicked him
him
in the
in his rib
stomach or
cage,
something,
stomped on
way too
him,
much.
I would
But
have
her
said the
taking
same.
the belt and whooping his ass with the belt, completely okay.
Wax that ass. Wax.
I remember the Switch. Did you ever have to do that?
I had the Switch.
Go get the Switch.
I had the Switch, the telephone cable, the Sega Genesis cable, Super Nintendo cable, the computer cable. I had it all. I had the belt, the one that you talking about, the strap. It had the Buffalo LTD on it.
Okay.
Buffalo buckle.
Buffalo Limited, yeah.
My dad wrapped it once, pulled it twice, pulled it, and held the buckle in his palm
for grip.
And it was
like your ass name was Kunta
wipe
Kinte,
the sweat, bro. Wipe the sweat, bro.
And go back to whooping that ass.
If you a WWE fan and you know anything about Farouk Assad, aka Ron Simmons, when he first came on the scene as Farouk, there you go. There you go.
Was still standing. She didn't hit him that hard. She disciplined.
It was. You know what did it for me? Let me catch you up in here again doing this shit, nigga. Yo, she was in his ass. Yo, bro, listen. We need more moms like that.
My part of that was the best.
That's the problem with the youths today.
My best part about that was she don't need to be coming up in here teaching you badass kids. Bro, real talk. 100%, this is the fucking truth.
Teachers? How the kids talking to the teachers? How the kids are dealing with the teachers nowadays, bro. I see it with my own eyes. It's crazy. These kids are walking past the teachers, shoulder checking them on the way out of the classroom, fam. This is what's going on.
Bro, they know.
This is what's going on. This happened this week at the school with one of our athletes, which brings me, bro. Shoulder check, yo, a little Arab lady. Little Arab lady, bro.
Smack the fucking curls out his head, bro.
Bro,
that motherfucker gonna be straight there,
bro. Listen. Well, I'm showing you. He shoulder checked her. Yo, she buckled back. She lost her footing, fam. I was like, yo, nah. Yo, she lost her footing. Almost fell on the trash bin. This youth, 13 years old, doing this shit. Yo, I went in on the kid, bro. I'm like, yo, I know for a fact your mom Dukes didn't send you over here to be doing this type of shit, bro. You not playing in the jamboree. You off the basketball team. I told him that. I promised him he was going to be off that team because this is a privilege for you to play sports. Your mom Dukes is driving you from the east side of Montreal to Lachine every day through traffic. Back into traffic to bring your here back and forth. Are you over here acting a fool? And you a black kid? No.
Ain't no fucking way.
I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Ignorant ass little nigga. Ain't no way.
Which brings me to the following clip. Like I said, these kids out here, and it's not all of them. I don't want to encapsulate it, put it in a box, say, yo, all the youngest now, because that's not the case. It is not the case. There's some great kids out there, and there's some dickheads out there. These are the facts. I don't want to hear this nonsense about, yo, not all kids are not bad. They're just misunderstood. Nah, there's really some dickheads out here for real. You know how I know this? Because I was one of them.
I was one of them. From the design at that school, it looked like it was probably California. I don't want to be stereotypical, but she's trying to keep that boy alive. You disrespect the teacher, you can do this to anyone. That's fucking facts.
And you grow into the habit over time. You grow into the habit over time. So you 100% right. 100% right.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because it's facts that those schools, what I've noticed a lot, and if you watch a lot of movies from California, they all have the same type of design where it's like everything looks like it's on one or maybe two levels at the most. But the complex, the way that the schools are designed, it's exactly the same. That's a good eye, TG. I like that. So let me pull up the third clip. And tell me, Chop, if you would tolerate this madness, bro. I want you to tell me if you would tolerate this madness.
What happened? It disappeared. It was up. Now it's gone.
Hold up. I know one thing's for sure. Two things for certain. You ain't taking this shit from nobody. That's why I brought it to you first. Because I want you to let the people know, man, how you gonna handle a situation like this. Youngins, man. Youngins, careful out there.
You gonna fuck around and find out.
Come on, bro. Why your voice cracking, my nigga? Come on, bro. Yeah, walk the fuck back, nigga. You got me fucked up, nigga. You got me bent, bitch. What? Bro, I'm on, bro. Did you really say that shit, bro? I'm on, bro. Everybody saying that shit, my nigga. Bro, they lying shit, bro. Stop lying, my nigga. You the one lying, bro. I'm on, bro. Stop running, my nigga. You know you said that shit, bro. I'm on. Bro, say it too, bro. You right here, bro. Everybody watching, my nigga. Look. You ain't
him. If that team's gonna rock him, I'm gonna be pissed. If that motherfucker don't hit that little pissant fucking Dusty fucking Edgar having ass head, if he don't hit that motherfucker, I swear for God, grown ass man and all, swear on that motherfucker.
You say that shit, bro? You say that shit or what?
Teach him a life lesson. Bow! Thank you very much. Yes. Hey. Why are you holding? Why are you holding on? Why are you being a little bitch? Why are you trying to be a man? Shut up. Now listen. Shout out to his little homie though. For when he went to the ground, he got some licks in trying to help his boy out. As fucked up as that is, like at least his homie. But there ain't no way, bro. There ain't no way. When I was coaching football, dog, okay. That you remember the little man? Okay, R.I.P. to his older brother. We just lost him last year, the year before.
You talking about
Little Malachi?
Yeah, Roach.
Right? So that he pissed me off. He did something to me one day, a fresh cut, or he smacked me or something. And I turned around and looked at him, was like, and I brought him in close. You do realize, right, that not only these people here will save you. If I start whooping on your motherfucking ass, by the time they pull me off of you, it's too late. I done thrown some fucking hands on you. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm a grown ass man. You don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Fuck you thinking? And then we made him run suicides like all practice law.
Sometimes
and at the end of that, that kid was like, "Yo, I'm sorry, coach. I appreciate you." And that kid fucked with me after that.
Was one of the best kids after.
He'd see me in the street. He's like, "Oh, what up, coach?" Come up, dap me up. Like it was mad love. I was like, "Oh, you just tried to test me, and you wanted to see if I was a bitch." Surprise, motherfucker! I ain't no bitch.
So, but just a little follow-up on the clip we just watched. That gentleman, this happened in 2021, by the way, out of high school out in the U.S. And that gentleman,
California or something.
Yeah, California again. It was actually California. And that gentleman, that particular music teacher, was beloved by his former students, current students, the faculty, the parents of the former students and current students, was so beloved. The school board had no choice but to fire him because the incident was filmed and it was then sent to the local news station by the kids' parents. Not the kids' parents, by the kids' friends. The kids' friends sent it to the local news station. They picked it up, ran it on the airways. The guy gets fired from his job. He's about to retire, and he gets fired from his job because of this incident. What we don't know is what happened leading up to this moment. That's a lot of things. Sometimes you miss out on the context of what goes down. Because you see the kid check the basketball at him, trying to, to egg him on and get him to respond because he's looking for it. Kid ends up getting transported to the hospital to treat minor injuries. Man walks out clean, loses his job. However,
he got locked up?
Nope. The charges were dropped by the kid's parents that he whooped his ass. The kid who got his ass whooped by the parents are the ones who had the power. The feds gave it to them and said, do you want to press charges? The parents said, nope. The community from the school, the students, the former students, the faculty, the boosters, they were able to raise $200,000 for the man's legal fees prior to the case getting thrown out by the California district courts. Prior to the parents saying we don't want to press charges, the state brought it to the DA, and the DA said we are not pressing charges. The parents are not pressing charges, so we're good. The money that the man people raised for the man ended up going to him as his retirement fees, and he just like, he never wanted to step down. He loved teaching, but after that, and he just felt like, the kid was really egging him on. And this is something that's been going on. There was a uniform situation, right? Which is something that we go through after school too. Kids don't wear the uniform, so we get them another shirt and so on and so forth. The
fact that kids don't wear the school uniform at your school, it's a fucking hoodie.
Bro,
are you kidding me?
It's ridiculous. Because
it's a fucking hoodie.
It's a hoodie. You're telling me you can't put the hoodie or the t-shirt on?
Like, you could go to Loyola and have to wear a suit.
Bro, there's 65, 66-year-old women there who are working in the school just to make sure that the kids are wearing a uniform. And they're giving these women hell. Disrespecting them, giving her the finger. I see it all the time. If I don't step to them, they're going to continue to do it. I see what these teachers go through regular. So when I seen this video, I was like, you know what?
Bro,
was it wrong? Was it excessive? Yes. But the teachers never get the justice they deserve. This shit is not cool. You don't want to see no kid getting beat down. That man was 64 years old, yo. That's crazy. Can't do him like that. Hold on.
Do I not want to see that kid deserved his ass from, bro? I'm sorry. He got everything that he asked for. He was standing there going, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, can you punch me in my face? I want you to punch me in my face. It's okay. Punch me in my face.
I see.
He said, oh, my nigga. Oh, my nigga. First of all, you little Latino looking, like, stop it. Fat Joe got people out here doing the most, bro, okay?
Facts.
Like, I don't know where little Takashi fucking 1-2, excuse me, thought it was okay, but like, what the fuck you doing?
It be like that, though. It really be like that sometimes, dog. I'm telling you. These little motherfuckers, man. These little motherfuckers, yo.
Bruh. Yo,
okay.
Straight up.
So here we go. We running down. We got 2 more. Could we hit him with 2 more? We got time for 2 more?
We got 2 more. Because we ain't really got shit to do with sports this week. So
okay, here we go.
We have an announcement at the end that I want people to tune in for. But there's an announcement coming up at the end.
All this is gonna get right down to the business. So here we go. Sometimes things be excessive. Now this clip right here, I can say, for me anyways, I feel like this clip right here is definitely a part of the madness this week. We've seen some madness. This is probably the madness. This is probably the one right here. But there's a lot going on in this video. And I want everyone to really keep their eyes locked in. We're going to run it twice. But I want everyone to keep their eyes locked in on this one for the madness. Let's go.
I think it's paused.
This whole time. Excuse me, look at me when I'm talking to you. This whole time. Excuse me, look at me.
Hold up, wait a minute. Yo. What the fuck is going on there back in the back and on the floaty, bro? Yo, why does it look like somebody back there eating lunch meat back? Never mind the girl in the front.
Because that's
shots.
Excuse me, look at me when I'm talking this whole time. Excuse me, look at me when I'm talking.
Yo, I'm calling bullshit. I
don't think it was, big dog.
I'm calling bullshit because when she let out shots, the motherfucker standing behind her with a ball head on the telephone didn't move, bro.
He didn't flinch. Maybe he's from Crenshaw.
Crenshaw niggas ducked too, bro.
He ducked out.
Oh, he ducked out?
He ducked out.
Bro. Yo, she escalated much?
Yo.
Pop, pop, pop.
She smushed her. I asked, where does it rank? Where does it rank on the barometer of
higher than me, I guess.
Golly. She was at 22? Look like a 22. Small. Real small.
Bro, I don't know.
Look at me when I'm talking.
Yo, she fell off the floaty, fam.
Okay, we're gonna let that play again. I want to watch the nigga in the back. Okay, no, he took off. All right, he took off.
TG saying it's fake. Yo,
yeah, I'm kind of with him though.
Because Shorty fell into the pool off the floaty. The homie in the back ducked out. The other homie in the back by the lawn chair, he was like, yo, he kind of froze. He was there on the phone and he kind of froze. And then you had the girl that was getting munched on, and the dread nigga went in the pool with her. They both went in the pool.
What in the YG music video did I just watch?
Bro.
Fuck it. Calling it the madness. It's the madness. Bruh. There was so much going on in that clip.
So much. I'm just asking, like,
there was alcohol, gun violence, eating lunch.
Chlorine filled, all that. Heavy chlorine was in that man's mouth, bro. Crazy. I'm telling you that right now.
Bruh.
Listen.
Yo, when they said bring your own food to the cookout, bro, they did not mean what that brother was thinking. That's not what everybody... no, that's not the munch you were bringing to... No. Bring some hamburgers, bro. Like, what you mean? Bro, like, what the fuck?
No, they're not doing that. They don't want to do that one. That was crazy.
That's not the seafood we told. Shrimp on a Barbie, bro. Not that. Like, what are you saying?
That was crazy.
Bro, that's fucked up. Bro, the madness has been wild this week.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, the madness been running wild.
Wow. Let me say this. We always going to have something special. And please, ladies and gentlemen, if you come across any madness, be sure to submit it to Chopvision so we can throw that up. Make everybody like that. We need that. Yes. Are we on to sports?
Was that the last one, or did you have one more? Oh, yo, you just went. Nope. Don't hear you.
Am I back? Am I live?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay.
So we're good. So that's it for the madness.
That's it for the madness. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is now time to introduce to you Sports with H the Man. Let's go.
Well, this week in sports.
It is a depressing week, bro.
Yeah.
Football's been gone, 2 weeks now? Like, don't know what to do.
What you do on Sundays now, man? Been on football. Yeah.
Get high and sleep.
Good plan.
Recuperate? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, man. Sundays, as
my
my
stress
mom
level has gone down. Like,
yeah, that's great. That's great. That's amazing. My mom would say it's her Sabbath day. Don't bother her.
well, yeah, but we have that during football.
There you
Don't
go.
bother me on Sunday. It's my day.
There you go. There you go. Okay, so sports this week really blah. I checked out the Elimination Chamber. I kind of found that it was a bit odd. Oh, hold on a second. Apologies. Apologies, good people. Can you hear me? Am I live? Am I checked in?
Yeah, you're all
Okay,
good.
bless.
You're all good.
I checked out the WWE's Elimination Chamber. It was in Perth, Australia. So if you are a diehard fan like myself, unfortunately I wasn't able to see it. It was on at 5 a.m. in the morning. 5 a.m. And I did not wake up to watch it at 5 a.m. But I did check it out. And I just got to keep giving it to the WWE. They always find a way to up the ante. That's why they're the top product when it comes to professional wrestling and entertainment. They really do a great job at showcasing new talent and giving them an opportunity to get themselves set up for a long run. Right now, Rhea Ripley is crushing the women's division. Her ability to just keep things like mainstream and keep everything where she's supposed to have it is uncanny because they have her actually carrying a male faction. She's like the head honcho of a male faction, and I've never seen that ever in this type of way. There were others that try to have that, but those dudes were kind of corny a little bit. The way she has these guys humming is crazy. So shout out to Rhea Ripley. She went to her hometown, defeated Nia Jax, and is still the women's champion. So I just wanted to give all the wrestling fans watching the show.
What you trying to say? That mommy won?
Mommy won, man. Mommy won. She's always on top. She's always on top. There's some new talent too. We got this girl from NXT. She came up. Her name is Tiffany Stratton. One hell of an athlete. Young superstar in the making. She's gonna be a better heel than she should be a face. They probably will make her do both at some point in time in her career. But I think like Charlotte Flair, she should stay a heel. Anytime Charlotte Flair switches from face to heel, when she becomes a face, it kind of dwindles. But when she's a heel, they fucking love to hate her ass.
Well,
so
dude,
I always say Charlotte Flair's
same
a
thing like her father.
Yeah.
When the Nature Boy was the good guy, it was like, all right, cool, he's a Nature Boy. But he was an asshole. We love the Nature Boy when he was an asshole. Which brings me to my question to you about WWE. Mm-hmm. What do you feel about if you smell what the nope? If you smell what the bloodline is cooking.
Okay.
What do you think about The Rock coming back as a heel?
I love it
I love The Rock as a heel.
For two reasons. The Rock coming back to the WWE brings more eyes to the product. As you know, AEW is out there doing their thing steadily. They never really have I won't want to say super high numbers in the views, but their product is not as exciting as the WWE.
Well, yeah,
Raw used to be
that's shit, bro.
Raw used to be a crapshoot. No doubt about it. I stopped watching Raw for like almost close to 2 years because it was so trash in terms of the writing. But the changes that WWE's made with Triple H taking over creative and getting people in there that actually give a damn about the mid-card guys, the women's wrestling, because you can't have all these wrestlers and not doing nothing with them. It don't make no sense.
Right.
But what they have done in NXT, SmackDown, and Raw for the last year plus has been phenomenal. Phenomenal. I love the bloodline. Roman Reigns that's my guy. That's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all about what he's bringing to the table, and people hate him. And that's what you get the draws. The guys who people hate, that's how you get the eyeballs on the product because they want to see him lose, but he never does. He keeps on doing it. So now we have The Rock going to WrestleMania 40, and he's going to be in Roman Reigns' corner, right? With the bloodline, with Solo, with Jim, with the Wise Man. But I think the plot is about to thicken in this situation.
Oh, 100%.
The Rock is going to play spoiler. Do I drop the spoiler? Do I tell you guys what's going to happen? Or do you want to wait till WrestleMania 40? What do we do? What do we do?
Talk your shit.
The Rock is going to double cross Roman Reigns. He's going to do it. The subliminals are already there. If you saw him in Utah 2 weeks ago, there were a lot of subliminals in that promo at the end of the show. And I'm telling you, I promise you, The Rock is going to double cross
over the bloodline.
Yes, but he's going to do it double crossing Roman. Roman's going to go away for a while, which he's earned. He's earned that. He's been carrying the company on his back for the better part of almost 4 years. If he wins this WrestleMania, he's going to be the champion for 4 years. And I feel like the WWE, they want him to break Hulk Hogan's record. They're really trying to extinguish Hulk Hogan from the WWE altogether. They don't want him in the history and things that he's attached to. And you think about Vince McMahon, you think about now Stephanie McMahon being thrown into the fray with all these wild accusations and things.
Oh shit, they blaming her too?
Yeah, there was a former WWE women's superstar. I think she passed away. I'm not sure exactly what the details are. Amanda something or another. Forgive me, I don't know the name, but she came up in the media the last couple of weeks, and I think she did pass. And Stephanie McMahon apparently knew about her mistreatment, knew about her harassment, knew about the sexual allegations against her, and did nothing about it. And Stephanie McMahon has yet to come out and deny or say anything about it. Now, people are starting to come for Triple H because if Stephanie knew about it, Triple H for sure knew about it, Triple H being one of the figureheads of WWE. But during her time, I believe Triple H was still very much active as a wrestler. So I don't know how.
I mean, this is back. That's what I'm thinking. This is all back in like the Attitude Era and shit.
He's like back in the Attitude Area.
They were all fucking. Yeah. They were pieces of the puzzle. Like they were.
Bro, you know how the women were depicted back in that time.
Bro.
Really,
we all knew that at some point that shit was not gonna last.
No, exactly. Women getting beat up by the guys in the ring.
Matches, the TNA.
Yeah, the mud wrestling matches and all that craziness.
Dude,
all
Stacey
that craziness
Keibler would get into the ring just to show off her ass and her lips, and I don't mean the ones on her face.
Yep. Sable, Mark Merrill's former wife, now Brock Lesnar's wife. Brock Lesnar, another bro. Yeah, I have things for days. But let's just skip to that and come back to that on another segment. But I got the chance to sit down and watch Club Shay Shay, that's Shannon Sharp's podcast on YouTube. He's been doing a phenomenal job with his guests since the year started. You got the Cat Williams, you got Monique, you got Desi Banks, you have Tommy Davidson, you have recently Johnny Manziel. One of the most
killing it.
Killing it. Shannon Sharp has been doing a great job ever since he walked away from Skip Bayless, and that was for the best. I think Skip Bayless was holding him back a little bit. Shannon is great, and he's a celebrity on his own. He's his own machine, and that's why he got on First Take with Stephen A. Stephen A. Smith, as we all know, the executive producer of First Take at ESPN, the first black man to ever be in a role like that, was able to pull Shannon Sharp to come and be his weekly guest co-host amongst other guys. But Shannon, we all know Shannon Sharp, he's on it. Yeah, for sure. But
Stephen A. gets on my damn nerves.
That people gonna keep watching him. Even me. I'm gonna check in. I'm gonna check in on the show too. And I can't stand Stephen A. But sometimes, he be saying some legit shit, and sometimes he be saying some bullshit.
Well, he's a Black Howard Stern, bro.
There you go. So Johnny
football.
What
the fuck he gonna say?
Mm-hmm.
Johnny football.
I love the on-air beefs with him, man. The on-air beefs with the guests is the best. But back to Johnny football. Back to Johnny Manziel. What an electrifying player. One of my favorite college football players of all time. I got 5 top college football players of all time that I actually watched play football and then get into the NFL. Some have had success, some didn't have success. Johnny Manziel is one of those guys. I did not get the chance to really see how far his career could go. He flamed out before anyone was really able to see the potential that he had.
Didn't he play for us for a little bit?
He played for Montreal for a little bit. Yeah, it was a very and what I learned in this interview with Shannon Sharp was it was a very depressing time for him to go from an NFL locker room and then come to Montreal, as he described Canada, and be in a Canadian locker room. It was just like, yo, rock bottom, rock bottom. There's no secret that the Alouettes share their facilities with McGill, the McGill Redmond. So the stadium is really McGill's, and the Alouettes just happen to play in it. And when you share locker rooms with university players, because in no NFL stadium is the NFL sharing their stadium with the universities. No. Universities have their own thing. The NFL has their own thing. But Manziel goes from being the 22nd overall pick in the 2014 NFL draft to coming to play for the Alouettes. And I remember when Johnny Manziel got signed to Montreal, it was the biggest thing since sliced bread. Like, this guy was expected to come in here, yeah, and be like a Doug Flutie. And one of Johnny Manziel's idols of growing up was Doug Flutie. Doug Flutie was one of his idols. You know, he watched Doug Flutie play in the NFL after Doug Flutie had all
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did he not like bitches and partying and
Yep, did it all.
And like this cocaine and all that stuff?
Yep. Did it all and owned up to it too. He owned
so
up
when he came to Montreal, I was like, oh shit.
He was on that, bro. He was on that.
I'm like,
when he was out here, he was on that shit too. He was on that shit too.
Good. We got all the hoes, all the yayo, like, oh,
you know the nightlife, you know the MTL nightlife already. You know
I'm like, that's just gonna eat him up, spit him the fuck. He ain't gonna last.
He was already getting eaten up. He was getting eaten up in the States. So him coming to MTL was kind of like the escape from all the media. Because don't forget, at the time, spot. Yeah, that's what it was. You know, and he left Montreal and he went to Hamilton. Hamilton decided to pick him up. They gave him an opportunity, and it didn't work out. It didn't work out for some reason or another. I don't think he wanted to be in Canada. It was really his agent that was trying to find a way to clean his image to get him back into the league. But at that point, what he said in the interview was he didn't know if he loved football enough. He didn't know until he actually went to Canada. And that's when the questions started to seep in. And that's when the reality started to seep in. Like, yo, I'm at rock bottom. You know, I'm at rock bottom. Right. This guy had more contacts than grown men. You know, we're talking about some of the top tier celebrities in the game. LeBron James, Drake, going to the club every night, getting courtside seat tickets to games with the Lakers. This is before LeBron was in LA, and then he's going to Dallas, rubbing shoulders with Jerry Jones and the Joneses. And you know, when you're a Dallas boy, which he is, he's a Texas boy, which he is. If you're Mr. Football in Texas, like I'm talking about the top guy, you're gonna be a legend forever. Right. You're never gonna pay for another drink ever. But the light is so bright on you that you can't even sneeze in public and nobody's gonna hear about it because you're that guy. Right? Johnny Manziel, when he knocked over Alabama and he got that win, when that happened, his head exploded. Because everybody knows Texas, Alabama, you win that game in Bama, in Tuscaloosa. If you win in Tuscaloosa,
yeah, you go home with a few extra inches in a swing.
There's not a door that will not be open for you. Everyone is gonna love you forever. But it exploded his head. When they beat Oklahoma, Texas A&M went and beat Oklahoma. That was another time when his head exploded. He was on top of the sports world. LeBron James signed Johnny Manziel to the label, to the sporting agent label with his guy Maverick Carter, right? And Rich Paul and those guys. Johnny Manziel was on that label. He was one of the star athletes.
No shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he had everything. Drake gave him the draft day. That was based on Johnny Manziel. That's a chart-topping song. That's on the Billboard 100 till this day.
All the way.
You know, and he owned up to it, man. He was vulnerable. He spoke on his regrets. He spoke on his life. And he was really on a downward spiral. And the thing about Johnny Manziel was, and just the top tier athletes in general, they know how to compartmentalize things. When they got to show up to shine and show out, they'll do it.
Of course.
Because it's what they've thought, it's how they've been bred. So he was partying crazy as a freshman, but he was still showing up to practice and hurling on the side and killing these guys in practice. Johnny Manziel was never able to identify what defenses were doing in college football. Everything was instinctual. So everything he was making happen in front of us, and we were watching it happen, was just him being an amazing, gifted football player.
It was him reacting to action.
Exactly. Now you get to the NFL, you got to be a professional. Things change. The game is different, way different, which he found out very quickly. And he's sitting in a quarterback room with a bunch of other quarterbacks. He got drafted to Cleveland because the owner wanted him to be in Cleveland. The owner wanted him. He was trying to change the franchise around. I mean, Cleveland was a dumpster fire for the longest time. I apologize to all my Browns fans out there. But we all know how bad
dumpster fire.
And it was a struggle for him. But the thing that I really liked about this interview was the fact that he owned it. And you can see it in his eyes. Like, yo, he owned it. And it's something that still bothers him till this day. But everything he's doing in his life, living with the regret, he's trying to change the narrative that you can be the ultimate failure and still have enough left to right all your wrongs. That's his mission.
Well, what's he doing now?
He's doing a lot of stuff. I think it's mostly he's involved in some tech stuff, investing. He's playing a lot of golf. He's doing public speakings at school at Texas A&M.
What he's not doing is playing football.
He's not playing football. He says his football playing days are over. He's done with it. His father actually joked because he was a draft pick by the San Diego Padres as well in the third round of the MLB draft the same year he was drafted.
Should go play baseball.
And his dad joked to him and said, "Yo, you sure you don't want to go up?" Because he was really good, man. He was a really good baseball player too. That's what he played up until he got to high school. When he got to high school, that's when he shifted and he started playing football.
Do I think Colin Kaepernick should go play baseball too?
Yeah, but I don't think Colin Kaepernick really wants to play anything. I don't. I think if he really wanted to be in the NFL and everybody kind of barring him and blacklisting him and stuff like that, it became something more. He sacrificed his career knowing fully well what it's going to do to him long term for activist right, noticing, making sure people can see the injustices that's going on across America. He knew these things were going to happen, and when it was time to lace him up again, there's all these different things. You're hearing some stuff from Colin Kaepernick camp, and then you're hearing some stuff from the NFL, and we know how shady the NFL can be, especially when it's trying to maintain their image and maintain the shield. But like with Johnny, he just does not want to play football. He lost the love for the game. And when he got to the NFL, from what he said and how he said it, it's the NFL that ridded him of his love for the sport. Because he was so enamored as a player.
Well, yeah, it's no longer a game. It's a job.
Yes, man. It was his job now. And the responsibility for a kid that was already struggling. Johnny Manziel got into the NFL when he was like 20 years old. He was 20 years old. He was out of the league at 22.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
here's a couple $1 million and go have a good time at 20 years old.
Like, bro, you get drafted in the first round, even if you end up in the 20s. As a quarterback, you're still going to make bank. You're going to make like $10 to $15 million for 3-4 years, and then they're going to choose to pick up your rookie option and match it to whatever the highest paid quarterback is getting paid so they can restructure your deal. So he still got that money front loaded. Don't forget the sponsorships. Don't forget the endorsements. All these things, he's getting paid for that. He's getting paid for it from Nike. But Texas A&M sold millions of Johnny Manziel jerseys, and this guy was only getting $700 a month on his scholarship stipend. That's crazy. Can you imagine what Johnny Manziel would have been doing right now with the NIL in play? He'd be making millions of dollars, bro. Millions.
He never would have went to the NFL.
Bro, Shedeur
He never would have
Sanders.
went to the NFL. For what?
I just for you saying that. So his father and him, Johnny Manziel and his dad, met up with the coach at the time, Kevin Sumlin, in a secret meeting, and told the head coach that for $3 million we will stay an extra 2 years before Johnny goes off to get drafted in the NFL. They wanted to stay in college, but they wanted to get paid. And the coach, who was making tens to millions of dollars because of Johnny Manziel, this coach was a nobody. He was a nobody before Johnny Manziel committed to Texas A&M. A lot of people don't know this. Johnny Manziel was actually committed to play at Oregon for the Ducks, but Marcus Mariota was there. And he decommitted to go back home to play in Texas A&M. So from College Station to Cleveland, it's a huge difference, right? And like College Station is like a fishbowl city, so everything is kept within. You can't even like do anything without anybody knowing because everything is so close in radius, and everyone is like, especially college football players. Everyone knows what you're doing. Everyone knows where you go, right? So you go to the NFL, you go to Cleveland. That's not really when you think about the major cities in America. It's not really like a crazy party town. You isolate yourself. You're not, developing the study habits that the professional quarterbacks are doing. These quarterbacks are trying to win the job. They want to be a starter so they can really provide for their family and not be a backup anymore. They're going to bury you. You're going to have to prove to them that you are the guy. And everybody knows your history. They know you're the party kid. They know you're the kid that's drinking, that's smoking weed, that's doing blow. They know you're doing this thing. So they're going to put you through the buzzsaw. They'll try to see if you could make it up. But for a 20-year-old kid, that's tough to do. Right. That's tough to do. Without the right support system, it's hard.
Yeah, there's
but ladies and gentlemen, I would invite you to check out that interview. Chops, I will invite you to check it out. I know you're a guy.
I'm definitely going to check it out.
And listen to pods and stuff in your free time. Johnny Manziel on Club Shay Shay is on YouTube right now. Go check that out. It's an awesome listen, awesome watch. And that's it for sports for this week. I'm H the Man to Chopper Styles. You already know what time it is. Chopper, what you got?
What do I got? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in for another Sunday to Chopvision, episode 105, Staying Alive with your boy Joey Chops, with my brother and your friend, H the Man. Yo, now, coming up after this, H the Man's going live on his own thing.
Yes, sir.
Got Real Talk Sports.
Yes, sir.
Tune in. I want you to look for it on YouTube. Check that shit the fuck out. That doesn't mean he's going anywhere. He's just got other things going on. Like your boy's going to have some other shit coming up eventually, too. We just try to put as much content out there for you.
Yes, sir. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the endorsement. I appreciate you letting me use the platform right here to advertise my own thing. Real Talk Sports is going to get a little bit of a makeover, if you will. We going in live from the 5, 51st and 4th. That's the new pod name. Just letting y'all know what time it is. 51st and 4th. Make sure y'all tune in weekly. We're going to do the launch. It's going to be big. And I got a huge announcement before we sign off live from Chopvision. All producers out there. All of them. H is going back in the studio. And I'm going to be dropping the heat like you ain't never heard.
I don't think y'all heard that. So I'm going to say that with a little more energy and I'm going to get in that ass when I say it. H, the Man, is going back in the studio. All you sucker MCs, you ain't ready. Hey. All you whack-ass beat makers, you ain't ready. Get back in the fucking lab. Start mixing up the medicine because the man's back in the studio and we want that shit popping.
It's gonna be that thing. It's gonna be that thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, brother,
going back to the stool.
From right here, from me, if you need a motherfucking hype man, when you put a project you need somebody
I'm gonna need it.
Give that energy for the album, bro.
I'm gonna need it.
Give you that intro. Yo, I am the one, bro. I got you. Say less.
This is specifically for you. It's for you.
For little old me.
For you, big dog. For you.
Because shit.
Chopvision, and you know what you're missing.
I don't think y'all heard this. Chopvision, but you know what you're missing.
Let's go.
It's been episode 105. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We'll catch y'all same time next week. I'm Joey Chops. That's H the Man. Until then, have a good one, folks. Hey, remember, have a good fucking night. Try to stay safe out there, people. We out. Peace.